Hello everyone, welcome to the drill portion of the 225 class. We're going to start off with some multi-stroke words, okay? Here we go, ready? Emerge, resist, rebate, absorb, invoke, across, retell, leader, origin, remain, revise, coffee, reverse, tightly, process, neutral, prepare, teacher, working, prairie, farmers, picture, prudent, loading, transom, surface, diamond, protect, summer, family, jacket, glory, really, famous, window, billfold, afford, hammer, candid, sandwich, locate, forest, anchor, walnut, sodium, animal, podium, golden, lumber, extreme, winter, button, confine, illness, consent, plastic, rampant, pattern, catalog, furtive, jiffy, silver, tenant, winter, in sin, entrance, perturb, sputter, curly, Japan, peanut, in get, octave, fathom, demean, climax, abort, ballad, escape, and hammock. Okay, moving right into a brief this is just a basic brief review. So you're going to hear have, very, inform, information. Ready? Very few of us have the information. Have you been informed? I was not informed until just recently. You should ask for the information. I am informing you now. If you ask for the information, you will get the information. That is a very good plan for keeping well informed. We have to have the information for the booklet. Will you be informing Leah that her mother is not well? If I hear any news, I will inform you. Brian informs us on a daily basis. Write for more information. Before he would do the rest, or the test, the doctor made very sure that he had a form signed for informed consent. Okay, moving right into some basic phrases. You're going to hear I have you, we have, about the, you have, so much, to have, do you, of the, I am. And here are your sentences. Ready? I have so much extra material that I could share. I would so much like you to have whatever you have need for. Have you seen the news? We have not heard about the plans. We have to find out about it. We are very unhappy about the proposed route of the new road. So much money will have to be spent. Do you think we should support it? I have some mixed emotions. We have to do something, but I am so much opposed to giving this to our supervisors. Have you expressed your opinion yet? All right. And now I've got a drill that is focusing on types of trees. Okay, ready? Black locust, sweet birch, white ash, mahogany, cypress, camphor, California cedar, shagbark hickory, flowering dogwood, American elm, yellow birch, black cherry, cottonwood, white pine, tulip tree, red oak, hemlock, sycamore, silver maple, black walnut, Sitka spruce, red spruce, white fir, willow oak. All right. We're going to do some review and practice with some of our legal briefs. Okay, so today we're going to cover assault and battery, SAUB. Beyond a reasonable doubt, Y final RD, or you can write it as YARD, but that just means you'd have to flag yard. Burden, BURD, and burden of proof, BRP, or you can write it as BURP, but you would have to flag burp. Okay, here are your sentences. We're going to start with assault and battery. The charge was assault and battery. She must prove assault and battery. There was no evidence of assault and battery. She said it was a case of assault and battery. beyond a reasonable doubt. You must agree on this point beyond a reasonable doubt. Beyond a reasonable doubt, they proved their charges. The attorney proved his case beyond a reasonable doubt. The plaintiff must prove his case beyond a reasonable doubt. He carries, going into burden, he carries a heavy burden at all times. It is the burden of the plaintiff to prove his contentions. It is a heavy burden that you carry. It is a tremendous burden. He can't deal with the burdens of the office. John is burdened with family problems. It is burdening him to handle the questions. What burdens does she have to bear? Burden of proof, B-U-R-P, or B-R-P. The plaintiff has the burden of proof. The burden of proof rests with the plaintiff. Who has the burden of proof? Counsel must present the burden of proof. Okay. We're going to do the A, and drill. Okay. Here we go. A, and. Ready? Start off with the phrases first. Here we go. A pig, an error, ham and eggs, a box, an issue, red and white, a case, an extra, black and blue, a test, an infant, peaches and cream, a cap, an otter, rain and snow, a cart, an ending, height and weight, a pal, an alibi, cats and dogs, a desk, an alley, Jack and Jill, a tab, an altar, old and gray, a turn, an eagle, twist and turn, a pot, an onset, run and jump, a plan, an emblem, thick and thin, a man, an ulcer, Dick and Jane, a scar, an outing, fits and starts, a fin, an idiot, old and worn, a drum, an orphan, sixes and sevens, a gal, an ideal, tall and dark, a sign, an oyster, loyal and true, a sin, an Esther, boy and girl, a book, an equity, cup and saucer, a job, an agent, pen and paper, a sail, an Afghan, hand and foot, a bag, an extra, coat and hat, a fake, an escape, knife and fork. Here are the sentences. Use a knife and a fork. An inch turns into a mile. I've a dog and a cat. Wear a coat and a tie. Eat an apple and an orange. Sit and read a book. It's a day and a half. A bus and an auto crashed. Take a coat and hat. Use a day and a half. Use a paper and pencil. An annual picnic is a lark. Go and get a paper. It's a tan and blue. Use an apple and an apricot. Wear an overcoat and boots. Tom and I ate the apple. Use an hour and a half. Okay. So in the last couple of classes, we covered the long A, long O. Now we're going to cover long I, sentences with long I. Here we go. Ready? Go fly your kite. Type up the rhyme. Hire a new pilot. You dine in style. It is time to smile. Add a slice of lime. It was a high tide. Buy a little time. Mike was too shy. I am a mite tired. Dial the right size. I might like tile. I like ripe limes. He bribed the guide. It was a wild night. The price is right. Tie up the line. I really like Ike. He had the time of his life. She cried over her plight. He wants a pie in the sky. They glided over the line. His rifle is at his side. He tried to win the fight. Fix a pint of iced tea. Don't gripe about the hike. Will the prime rate rise? They are signs of the times. The child liked fried clams. The flight frightened me. The driver sideswiped me. He glided over the line. The spiced wine is sublime. Slide and win the prize. The Bible isn't on trial. Use your guile to hide it. Add chives and endive. The flight is at night. The child minds well. That guy has a knife. Hike up to that mine. Use a nice mild wine. Paint a white stripe. My bike needs a tire. Sue the liar for libel. Don't mind the binding. The wood pile is pine. Denver is a mile high. Take a slice of rye. He cited it twice. Fiber makes it pliant. I am a trifle biased. Climb up very high. Fry over a hot fire. Okay, and that concludes our drill for the 225 class.